Hello, beautiful spirits, and welcome to the Joy Corner. I'm Carol DeChaine, and every week I bring you an I Am Affirmation, and I have for at least 3 years now on Sunday nights. This week, the I Am Affirmation is I exude peace and love. Have you ever met any of those people? They're very few and far between, it seems like, but you're near them and you go, ah, and you kind of relax around them. They are this loving beacon. If you haven't experienced someone like that, oh my God, try and be that person because you will attract so many people to you that are going to feel really good around you. I have a number of friends through the years, one person I used to work with, that you just were around them and they just exuded this peace, exuded this loving energy, and you just wanted to be around them all the time. So, and they may have other parts of themselves. There's not just that they're always home, but there's something about them, this energy. It's this higher feeling that comes from them that is very rare to find. I've been really lucky because I think I've had about 4 people that I've been around like that throughout my life. One who's still a friend because I won't let her go. She always does that. And it's like, no, no, wherever you go, even if you feel like doing other things, you will have to tell me you don't want to be my friend anymore because I want to be around you and your energy because you are pretty amazing. So I tell her that every once in a while. But there are people like that. And can you only imagine if you were one of those people that exuded this peace and love? And sure, we still are human and things get in the way. But to have that deep in our being, it will shift our DNA, it will shift our cells and our organs, and everything will start working together better if you can do that. So let's do what I always do and let's breathe. We're going to do this 3 times as usual. So let's let your mind focus on what we're doing. If it's scattered, bring it back. And then breathe, and we're going to say it, and then feel it, and then breathe it in. So let's breathe. I exude peace and love. Feel your cells having that happen right this minute. They're plumping up with peace and love, and it's just allowing it to just sort of drifts out to everyone around you, out into your aura, because you are exuding it. You are those things. And breathe again and repeat with me. I exude peace and love. Feel every cell of your being filling up with it, and it overflows out into the world, out into your aura, out into the connectivity field, so that you are connecting with every being on the planet, every animal, every bird and insect, everything on the planet, exuding peace and love at this moment. And breathe, and let's say it one last time. I exude peace and love. Make this your truth right this moment. Seeing those things filling you up, overflowing out of your being, out into your aura, and out into the rest of the world. Feeling it, knowing it, allowing it to be what you can have. And now I realize that sometimes when we think we say I am affirmations or we work in meditations and guided visualizations, we may have a lot of things that come up. We may have fears and limiting beliefs and I'm not good enough and all those sorts of things. They just sort of show up. And that's okay. We actually want them to show up because then you can start working on it. Sometimes we don't even know why we aren't the way we want to be, why we don't have something in our life we want, why we always have issues with money and not having enough, why every time we get money, something breaks down and we have to pay for it to get better, why every time we think we have a love interest, it doesn't work out, or the person turns on us and we're going, why didn't I see these red flags? Were they not there? What is going on with this person? Be aware. Be aware. And know that when those things come up, they're just things to work on. You can find a therapist. You can find a life coach that can help you move through some of these things. or you can do it on your own or with a friend, but know that you can always do things on your own. As they say, I know I can fix it, but am I going to do it? If you're someone like me who doesn't really do well at exercising on your own, you know you need to belong to a gym or a group or someone so that you are held accountable. And if you have these issues that are even more important, where you want to shift these limiting beliefs and you can't do it on your own, or you think you can, oh yeah, no problem, but you don't and you haven't, then find someone because they'll hold you accountable. Whether it's a minister, someone religious that you talk to in your church or your synagogue or wherever your mosque, wherever it is, or as a life coach, hopefully who's certified as I am. I'm certified in spiritual and life and business coaching. It's things that will help you work through the blocks, work through those limiting beliefs, and help you see that you are already enough. That all those things you're worried about are just things that you've taken on that you can release. To exude peace and love, you need to have peace and love in your being. You can't just exude something that isn't inside of yourself. So if you have that subconscious that goes, you're really not very peaceful. Ugh, you don't deserve love, so how can you exude it? You're not lovable. How can you exude it? If you have things like that, you can't let it show. If you don't, you're going to hit a brick wall. So be happy that the brick wall shows up and you go, aha, there it is. That's what's holding me back. Then you can start to work on it. Or even sometimes the awareness of it will make it go, got it. There it is. I got it. No problem. That's it. Just know that you are enough for anything you want, for anything you want to do, anything you want to be, and to exude peace and love will help you on your journey as well, to have the things that you want, to have the people in your life that help you stay in this beautiful place as much as you would like to. It becomes part of your aura, it becomes part of who you are if you can indeed exude peace and love. It's like it kind of comes out, when you have a cookie and it's got the cream filling and you push a little too hard on it in order, if they're fresh, in order to eat it, and it comes out the outside and kind of spreads out. That's like exuding peace and love. That is like exuding frosting. It just sort of smushes out and it goes beyond the cookie. Well, that's what this is about. So if you want to exude peace and love, work on this affirmation, see what shows up. What else you may need to work on in order to really get it in your being. It's going to change your entire life with this particular affirmation if you can have it really sit in there and shift your subconscious. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters. Please, please, please do go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on your bell notification if you want to know the next time that a video is posted. And to contact me, to work with me as a life coach with Marconics multidimensional energy for the ascension, or to have a past life reading or any type of intuitive reading, you can contact me at Carol at connect, the number 2, joy.com. It's connecttojoy.com. And my website is also, of course, connecttojoy.com. My podcast is, you guessed it, Connect to Joy. Podcast is available on Stitcher, iHeart, Pandora, Apple, you name it, it's probably there, as well as straight through my Buzzsprout account. And you can also get there through my website, and it talks about the podcast and speaking, that tab. And of course, you can also follow me on Instagram under, guess what? Connect to Joy. Until next week, just know you are enough and you do deserve every wonderful thing. Don't give yourself any issues on that. You do, deep down. You know you do.